Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. We return with, well, the Soviet Union at war with Germany in Road to 56. This is probably going to be that last episode of this playthrough, as I think we'll probably be able to beat Germany in about 20 minutes or so. And yeah, so without further ado, I'm that James guy, this is Russia, and let's win the war. But brief recap, because I don't really know what's going on here. We appear to have lots of infantry struggling over here. The potential possibility of a breakthrough just here. Those dudes go straight into there. Where are the tonks? The tonks appear to be down here. Where could be a good point? That seems possible. Let's grab them to attack into that. They can go in there straight away as well. You guys counterattack into that one. And you guys start pushing that tile there and we'll swing them up north as well. Decisions all seem fine. Apparently we've got some points saved. Oop. I guess we ought to grab a tonk manufacturer. I guess the medium tank one. He would be the best actually. Yeah, we'll wait on that front. And resources, we are shy rubber. And we are shy aluminium, which we'll buy from Hungary. There we go. Right. We'll win this little battle here fairly rapidly. The game is chugging along and they can just go into full-scale assault there. Siama's joined in. They're taking that tile. Grab all the tanks and trucks, and they can, as soon as they're done, move into there. You guys also press the attack. You guys pin that. You guys start attacking into that one. And we will no doubt achieve a breakthrough. They're struggling a wee bit there. That's fine. I'd like to be able to break across this line. We'll see if we can make that happen. Like that. See if they can't do something similar. So. Keep pushing that way. And there. And tonks and friends through that way. Yeah. It seems to be promising. They're doing quite a bang-up job, actually. I'm going to support these sideways attacks. You guys can just start pinning things. You have the capability to keep going, do so. Oh, they appear to have struggled a bit. They've taken it after all, which should mean this top part is now good to be enclosed. We just order that. You need to pin him in place. There we go. Oh, they are highly struggling. Oh, it seems they've managed to stop the glorious encirclement up there in the north, but I mean, it's trying. The Germans are low on strength and organisation. It's going to take some time, but it's okay. Wasn't Turkey on our side? No, they're in the Allies, right, okay. All we need is one good breakthrough, and then the tanks can just, like, roll through. Speaking of which, where is... Oh, there goes Oslo. Oh yeah, we also have this mess up here, don't we? Which is a concern, actively. See if you can't... something... just to even up the front line a little bit. I know those were quite bad attack moves, but... let's take them. The infantry are really not very good at attacking. But that, I mean, is to be expected, really, isn't it? They're not designed for that purpose. I don't know what we were researching, really. It's 41. We could get that 2 years ahead of time. Start getting rocket sites. Oh, I see that the music's decided to turn itself right up, and therefore my volume was buggered. Apologies for that. We appear to have turned that down to a reasonable level. Sorry, for some reason my game sound's freaking out on my headphones, so it's a bit harder to... Huh, and now it's gone low again. Oh, such fun, eh? There we go, though. Back up Hearts of Iron. Yeah, they're all struggling a little bit, aren't they? I don't quite know what the tanks are doing. Where is the tank army? Can you go into that tile, please? Supplies are a concern, even though it's summer. Finally, we've lost Officer Purges. Something, at least. There you go, order the tanks to join that battle. Thing is, we're out of just supply down here specifically. I guess it's probably a bad idea to be using the tanks there then. Let's relocate them somewhere else. Here could be quite good, but then we're just going to end up in the same position. Well, Brest-Litovsk, we can attack out of the forests fairly easily there. Good, nice cut off on these dudes. So, see that off. Shouldn't last too long. You guys can help with Siali. Now with the tanks moving out of here, we'll get some more supply to them. How's production going? Seem to be mostly fine, other than, well, apparently we're building dockyards. Mostly fine, other than, it would seem, trucks. Yeah, motorized is a problem, so support equipment. Can we up that to another bunch of factories? There we go. Alright, mech army man. Start planning that for me. And yeah, if you grab positive heroism, that gives us nothing much of value. What does give us value? Royal Exile titles? Not really. Orthodox Resurgence? Not really. That gives us claims. That gives us a war against America, which is just not a good idea right now. Any industry stuff that could be nice? Develop Siberian industry gives us some factory slots. These gives us... yeah. Guess let's grab tank programs, because that does lead to a national spirit for tank construction. Where are the tonks? Right. Let's order that. You guys can help as well. The close air support should be... I mean, we have well and truly got air superiority here. So that's fine, isn't it? All it takes is one big breakthrough and we've kind of done it. They're struggling somewhat around that sort of Brest-Litovsk region. If we get the tanks and trucks to go into Sledika, you guys hit that one. We're going to try and swing down and get something over here. Those 22 divisions will be a tasty encirclement if we can make that happen. We are causing concerns to the German army up north as well. So we should eventually be able to make something happen. I'm just trying to sort of probe for weak points without wasting too much equipment. That could be one. But obviously they're so well dug in, and we are equally really well dug in. Neither side can actively win an engagement. Even with the amount of close air support we've got. Seems to be doing no damage. Why is that? Oh god. Oh wow, that's a lot of planes there. Have they finally gone and got themselves air superiority? I think they have. They have loaded that with a lot of fighters. How's our fighter production go? We are well and truly behind on fighters. Yeah, we're gonna cut back on dockyards. Can't remember why I was building. Oh yeah, it was to deal with the Japan situation, wasn't it? We'll just finish this sort of batch run. Yeah, that'll do. Maybe you guys can take low. Without air superiority, we are not winning that. Alright, let's dig in. We'll maybe go for low. We will utilize something perhaps in the north. Or are we just going to be digging in here? I think we're just going to be digging in. I grab cost plus. These battles are just not doing it for us, are they? Because that's over a river. Even though it's into plains, it is still over a river. Maybe Sulawesi is a better point to get the Tonk army to. Try and probe through that way. We're building. I suppose we are building light tanks, which are kind of not the thing we're going for. We can get another one of those SAR class battle cruisers on the production line. Apparently those are going to Tartu. We'll just sort of group them up randomly. Doesn't really matter. I don't know what you're doing, mate, but stop it. Meanwhile, up in the north, Vichy France and Germany have appeared to have buckled the line. Yes, please. You can. Try and retake Murmansk for me. That would be nice. Meanwhile, Team Tonk Army. No, I think that was the right move. Okay. That is the breakthrough we were looking for, I think. By pinning these other sides with the forest attacks, we should be able to get glorious breakthrough. There's atomic research. Got a 300% research bonus on that. We'll use that. Right. Gauge the assault. Very Russian attack, isn't it? In that it isn't going particularly joyously. Though the Germans being out of equipment is benefiting us, it's also not particularly benefiting us. We have mass tank production to get cheaper tanks. Alright, well, that's something at least. Every little helps when it counts to encirclements. We might not be moving fast enough to get this. Let's see if you can't take Königsberg. This is proving a struggle, isn't it? Mostly because our air force is getting absolutely wrecked, but, I mean, isn't a great deal we can do about that, I don't believe. Right, we need to look at medium tanks. Yeah, they've pushed back that assault. I think we're in the stalemate position here. How many casualties have there been? We've not actually done that many to them. What would be good would be a D-Day to try and relieve some of the pressure. Seeing almost a historical length World War II over here in Europe. That's just dangerous for Italy. Just go throw men away there. That seems like we've taken that back. Just keep going for it. Eventually we'll hit the luck. No, I meant to hit that one to help pin. No, it's not happened. They can all hit that though. Even if it is a bit of a strong point. We may have to wait until the next summer opportunity, I guess. Anything worth doing in here? Doesn't look like it. Scorched earth tactics aren't helpful. Neither is Order 227. And I guess we'll pop the thing. Well, we don't have the support equipment for the stockpile to be able to try it. I mean, to be fair... Yeah, no, that's just never going to happen. Right. Start getting yourselves planning bonuses. Something at least. Another news, we have vaguely sort of almost pushed them back in the north. Where our just superior quality equipment is shining through. Whereas they've got enough dudes in enough entrenched positions that it doesn't really matter in the south. What we can do though is pull the tanks back. I mean, once we win in the north, we can pull one of the armies back. We can leave like some of them just hold this. And we can pull back with the rest and maybe try a naval invasion into there perhaps. 41. You ought to be doing those techs. We just need more military factories now as well. I guess where possible, build me military factories. And you know what? Now might be the time to fire the fire up the emergency factory conversion. I guess it only gives me 5. It's not that many, actually, in retrospect. Oh, America wants to lend-lease me some stuff, for sure. Well, Germany's starting a grand offensive. Some of that looks quite bad, actually. In fact, they're winning a lot of those tiles. You might be able to retake that, though. That's promising. Kind of just fallen into that heavy slog type category. I thought this was going to be over a lot quicker than it was. We haven't really achieved all that much in this video. We've basically just been derping around trying to find a breakthrough. I'm not really sure if I'm going to continue this series. Been a few bugs and some other bits. Industry has been relocated from Leningrad. So you're telling me I can't actually do that until... Oh, that's annoying. Well, I guess grab move industries to the Urals and we'll try that. But I guess it's just not ended in the way that I wanted it to. And I want to start a new Hearts of Iron 4 series. Preferably maybe in Kaiser Reich. I want to do a smaller nation. I've never been the biggest fan of playing a major. I like playing a minor, if that makes sense. Or a minor power that can become a major. But yeah, so that's been sort of a look at turning into the Russian Empire. I would imagine historically we might have been able to negotiate a peace here because we're not quite an ideological enemy in the sense that Germany is. So we might have been able to claim that we got the Baltic states, Germany got Poland, blah, 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 maybe just went back on it. Especially with the Allies now pushing up in Greece and Vichy France being kicked out of North Africa. So on and so forth. But yeah, I've been that James guy. If you've enjoyed this, please do like, subscribe, follow, and all the rest of it. And I'll see you again soon, and in fact, very, very soon, because I'll be starting recording the Kaiser Reich series pretty much now. If between you watching this video and me releasing the next one, I've decided that I'm not doing Argentina, the other option might be that I do something very interesting involving Cthulhu and New England. Anyway, see you soon, guys.